Hello students, today in this session we are going to discuss few very common questions of BITSAT in the language proficiency section. Today in this lesson we are going to discuss questions related to vocabulary, grammar and also parallel construction. Parallel construction might be a new topic for you, so we are going to discuss how to understand the questions and how to answer them appropriately. Okay, so let us discuss few questions, and while we are discussing the questions, I am also going to tell you how to attempt them and what are the common mistakes that students often do while attempting those questions. Okay, so let us discuss the questions, children. The first question, these all are single correct answer type questions. So out of the choices that you have been given, only one answer is correct. So you need to choose the correct answer amongst the choices. Okay, so what is the question? Out of 4 alternatives, choose the one which expresses the right meaning of the word. As I told you in the beginning that these questions are largely related to vocabulary, and let me tell you, in BITSAT you will get many questions related to vocabulary, so you need to know many words and you need to enhance your vocabulary to be able to attempt such questions. Okay, so this question is also related to vocabulary. Now let us see what word has been asked. The word of which we are supposed to tell the meaning is augment. Now recall and remember, where have you heard the word augment? So have you heard the word augmented reality? Okay, so what do you mean by augmented reality? Augment word means increased, bigger, enhanced reality. So if you have heard such words, recall where have you heard these words and try to take out the meaning from the vocabulary that you already have, right? So as I told you that I have given you a hint, that is augmented reality, and there I told you the word augment means increase, bigger or enhance. Let us see the options and try to relate them. So the first option itself says it is increase. So yes, this is the correct answer, but also check whether other meanings are also suitable for this option. Save, no. The word save doesn't suit to the word augment. Decrease, obviously not, because it is not antonym. Synonym of the word has been asked. And mention, no, it doesn't suit our vocabulary. It doesn't suit our past meaning that we know of the word. So the correct answer of this question is increase. Okay, now augmented reality, increased or bigger or enhance, as I told you, it means to make something bigger, right? So let us see the second question. Second question is also related to vocabulary. Now here the question is, out of 4 alternatives, choose the one which express the right meaning of the word. Here again we have been asked the synonym of the word. Please remember, whenever you're reading the question, read it very carefully. You're always in haste of attempting the questions of English particularly, because your attention is on other subjects and you make such mistakes that you answer antonym in place of synonym and synonym in place of antonym. So if you will read the questions carefully, you will be able to answer them correctly. Okay, now the word that has been given to us is consolation. Now connected to your past vocabulary, consolation, where have you heard the word consolation? Consolation prizes. Okay, so extra comfort, relax, right? When you do not come in first, second or third, so the extra comfort that is given to the particular person in the name of consolation prizes, right? So that is the meaning of the word consolation. Now let us see comfort. Yes, the correct answer is comfort, but let us see other options as well, whether they are suitable for the word consolation. Problem? No. The word problem doesn't suit, obviously. Solution? No, right? It can be in other sense but not the correct answer. Sadness, not at all, ruled out, right? So the correct answer of the word consolation is solution, because it is comfort received by a person, right? So that's why the correct answer is comfort. Now let us see the third option, the third question. The question says, out of 4 alternatives, choose the one which express the right meaning. Again, we have been asked the synonym, right? Now we have 2 words which are same, auxiliary or appendix. This question I have taken because it has already come in BITSAT paper. So let us see the question and the solution, the options that have been given here, and let us discuss the answer. Now, let me take the word auxiliary. Where have you heard this word auxiliary? Maybe when you were understanding verbs. So auxiliary verb, which meant helping verb, right? So main verbs are called lexical verbs, whereas helping verbs are called auxiliary verbs. So does the word auxiliary means helping or extra support? Yes, right? So now let us see the options. Chief, no, because as I told you, lexical verbs and helping verbs. So the word auxiliary cannot mean chief, right? Now let us see negligible. No, it had some use, so negligible is ruled out again. Supplementary, yes. Supplementary is the correct answer of the word, and separate obviously ruled out. It doesn't mean separate. Separate verb, no. Auxiliary means helping and extra. So yes, the correct answer is supplementary. Auxiliary means providing extra help, right? So the correct option is supplementary over here. Now let us see the third. Okay, we have already taken this question, I guess. Auxiliary. Next question is, choose the opposite meaning of the given word. Now here, antonym of the word has been asked. You might find synonym in the options, but as I told you, you need to be very careful while reading your questions. So here, antonym or opposite of the word given has been asked. So the word is auspicious. Okay. Now connect it to your past vocabulary. Where have you heard this word auspicious? Auspicious means appropriate or right time of doing a particular task, right? So we say auspicious moments, auspicious occasion of doing something, right? So it means right time or appropriate time of doing something, the time which is favorable for us for doing something, right? So let us see the options now. Prosperous, not exactly, because we are talking about the right time, right? So improper, obviously not, and unfavorable, yes, it is the correct answer. Why? Because I am continuously telling you that the word auspicious means favorable time of doing something or right time for doing something, and here as we have been asked the opposite of the word, so unfavorable is the correct answer for the question, that is opposite of auspicious, and new is wrong because it doesn't suit. Okay, so unfavorable because we have been asked the opposite of auspicious, and the word auspicious means right time or appropriate time of doing a particular thing, right? Let us see other questions as well. Now here opposite. Now choose the word opposite meaning to the given word recompense, right? Now we have to see what do you mean by recompense, right? Recompense means giving payment to someone because that person made extra effort for your work, or to give payment to someone or to give money to someone because that person asks you for something, right? So giving payment is the meaning of the word recompense, right? Now let us see the options, and remember we have to give opposite of the word, right? So emolument, no. Okay, then payment is the meaning of the word, so we cannot put this option. Reward is again giving, right? But because which is the meaning of the word, right? Now penalty, yes, it is the correct answer, because in penalty you give away the money, and in which means payment, and in penalty you take money from someone. When you are penalizing someone, you take money from that person. So this is the correct answer of the word that has been given in the question. Now let us see. Choose the word opposite. Opposite. Again we have been asked, the opposite. Now impede. Impede means stop, hinder. Right. So now let us see options which are opposite to stop. Okay, because the word impede which has been given to us is the meaning of this word is to stop, to hinder, right? Now block is the meaning of this word. Okay, delay, no, because it also is the meaning. Freeze is also the meaning, but then push, if you are push, if you are stopping someone, then you are pushing someone, that means you are forwarding that person ahead, right? So the correct answer, as we have to give opposite, so the push is the correct option of the word impede, as we have been asked opposite. Okay, so obstruct, hinder is the meaning of impede, and opposite of it is push. Let us see. A part of a sentence is underlined. Let me underline it because it has been bold. It has been made bold, right? So a part of the sentence is underlined below, and alternatives have been given. Choose the appropriate alternate to make the sentence correct, okay, or appropriate. Now let us read. They requested to follow them. Now, if someone is asking you to follow that person, will they request you to do so? No. They will command you to do so. They will order you to do so, right? If someone has asked you to strictly follow them, right? So the requested word is not going with the rest of the part of the sentence. Now let us see the options. Ordered obviously is the correct answer, because request will not go with the other part of the sentence, that is they are ordering someone to follow them is correct. But how can someone request you to follow you, right? So that's how it goes. Urged, no, because it is also similar to request only. No improvement, no. The sentence requires improvement, right? And then asked, no. So order is the correct option of these, the correct replacement of the word requested in the above question. All right, now let us see. So here a sense of command. Yes, as I told you, a sense of command is there here. So the correct answer is ordered, not requested. The rich, here we are going to discuss some subject verb agreement topic and questions related to that topic. Let us see the question. The rich old man who owns 3 cars and 2 houses dash unwilling to give any financial support to the orphanage. Now, do not write your answer just seeing that the closest noun that is mentioned is plural. You have to see what is the main noun of the sentence. There might be fillers in between, but you have to see what the other part of the sentence is talking about, right? Who denied to give financial support to the orphanages? A rich man. So rich man, verb, it is for plural. Has been is inappropriate. Have been is wrong because we need singular helping verb. So has been is the correct answer. Now please understand why has been, because number one, we are talking about single man. Okay, because the person who has denied to provide financial support is singular, right? So this has been ruled out. This because of has been is correct, but has being is no word, right? And this is plural. So the correct answer is has been. Okay, so this is how we are going to attempt such questions. Mastery of grammar rules. Same. Here we cannot be just seeing what is there just before the blank, because just before the blank we have something plural. It doesn't mean that the main noun of the subject or main subject of the sentence is this. The main subject of the sentence is mastery. Okay, so now we are going to search something which is singular, because our main subject is in singular tense, singular verb, right? So now let us see mastery of grammar rules, essential. So are is ruled out. We are looking for singular helping verb. Are being again ruled out because plural. This is singular. Mastery of grammar rules is essential. Okay, grammar rules is not our main subject. Our main subject is mastery. So we need to search for options related to our main subject and not the filler subject. Okay, this is what I am talking about. Now let us see other options. Collecting Asian coins dash one of the Ramesh's favorite hobby. Again, same thing, we cannot be seeing the filler subject. This is our filler subject and this is our main subject. Why is this our main subject? Because collecting, coins, we are talking about collection, right? So collecting is our main, subject and not ancient coins, right? So collecting ancient coins, and we need singular verb again. So is being one of the not suitable, have plural, are plural. So the correct answer is. Collecting ancient coins is one of Ramesh's favorite hobby. Okay, let us see other question. Because Jyoti does not get enough rest and sleep, she has difficulty focusing. Now, I was talking in the beginning of the lesson only that we are going to learn few questions related to parallel structure. Now, what do you mean by parallel structure? Here, let me explain this to you through an example. You have to see what verb has been used before and blank and. The verb that has been used is ing form of verb. So what you are going to fill in the blank should also be ing word. Clear? So you have to be parallel. You have to be similar to the kind of verb used before that blank. So you have to use same kind of verb in the blank as well. So focusing, ing. So you're going to directly search the word ing, and that is she has difficulty in focusing and staying. That's how it is going to go parallel. If you're going to put focusing and to stay, so this might be correct grammatically, but it is not parallel construction, right? It is not similar kind of construction of a sentence. That's how we choose the word like focusing and staying. Both are ing form of verbs. So we are going to put staying in the blank rather than putting any form of verb. Okay. Next, Seema achieved her dream not only of having a first class degree but also. So here also we are having ing form of verb again, right? So we need to choose a word which is related to ing only. Parallel construction is very easy to understand if we read the sentence carefully and what kind of verb has been used, what form of verb has been used earlier. So you have to provide the similar form of verb in the blank that has been given, right? So as it is ing, so it is degree, but also of becoming. Why? Because here we have of becoming, so here also of having, so here also we are going to take of becoming. Simple. Just focus on what verb has been used and how it has been used earlier. Same, you have to fill in the blank that has been given. Okay. Now, let us see next question, children. Too many students find they cannot read well, write well properly, or or dash, right? So now, read well, write well properly. Now, is there two here? No. So this is ruled out. Okay. To read well, to write well, if it would have been that there, so this answer we could have taken, right? Ruled out. Logically think, no, because first it is read and then well. So first we should have think, and then what kind of thinking the person has should be after the word think. So read well, write well, and think logically is the correct answer, right? Why? Because read, write, think well, properly, logically. So can you see how we understand parallel constructed sentences? So it cannot be, thinking cannot be there because we do not have ing form of verb here. Logically cannot come first because first we have the verb and then what kind of reading or what kind of writing is there. So we have to see the earlier construction of this earlier part of the sentence and the kind of construction that has been made in the earlier part of the sentence, and similarly we have to fill the blank. This is known as parallel construction. Let us see few more questions. The majority agreed the proposal will require smaller batches, better training, and now here we have smaller batches, better training. So here adjective has been given first and then the verb, right? So we have to see the same way. So smaller batches, better training and more money. Similar, simple, right? So you have to see, if we write only money, we are not putting what money, what no adjective is there, right? Less money is not appropriate. We need more money to open something. So more money is the right answer. Clear? Rahul wanted to make sure that he made his assignment creatively, effectively, and the answer is very clear, persuasively, because the kind of construction that we can see, this is the suitable answer for the blank. So by this time you must be understanding what is parallel construction, everyone. Clear? So the option B is correct. Now let us see the last question of today's lesson, that is Sarita likes to ski, to swim. So can we see the word to before both the verbs? Yes. So let us directly see, and it will be to ride, not to riding. Why not to riding? Because we do not have ing form of verb here, right? We just have first form of verb. So here also to and first form of verb, that is to ride. So correct answer is to ride. Sarita likes to ski, to swim and to ride, right? So in this lesson we have discussed questions related to vocabulary, grammar, parallel construction and some other, right? So hope this these kind of questions you must have understood how to answer them. But again I'm repeating one thing, children, that you need to be careful while answering few questions, and you need to enhance your vocabulary to be able to answer the BITSAT questions of language proficiency section and that are related to vocabulary. Thank you. Hope that helps.